Hi, salam alaikum family. How you all doing today? And welcome to the Queen of Rap, Nafeezah Ali. She's gonna be doing a brand new style today. Brand new style, fam. She's gonna be doing a brand new style. All praise due to Allah. So you definitely don't want to miss this one. Well, if you do miss it, you can go back and watch it again, but it's nothing like being able to see it live and in person. And also, once she gets done with this, God willing, and everything goes perfectly as we plan, this will be available to you. That's right. We're going to give you a special discount price right here. We're going to give you a special price right here because you tuned in live with us. But you already know what we got to do before we get started. So we're going to rock. Nikki, get over there.
See that dog.
All right, fam. We're going to rock just a little bit more. Now, that's made by your brother, yours truly, right there. All right, all right. All right, and welcome, brothers and sisters, to the Queen of Rap. This is the Queen of Rap, Nafeezah Ali, right here. All right, coming to you live. That's right. You know, we're going to keep it short because we want to get right into work, because this is going to take a little time right here. So those of you who've been listening to us for a while, you already know that we asking you to support your own. That's right. And one of those things that we want you to support is the Final Call newspaper. Final Call newspaper. If you don't have your subscription to the Final Call, the digital subscription, you can do that by going to finalcalldigital.com. That's right, finalcalldigital.com. You can go to finalcalldigital.com and get your subscription today. Unbought, uncompromised news that we can use. We also know that in an hour like this, brothers and sisters, we need divine guidance. We need divine inspiration. And we are here to let you know that we have that divine guidance and inspiration in the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. Any subject that you can think of, things that you're dealing with, things that you're going through. You're having problems in your marriage. You're having problems with your children. You're having problems losing weight. You having these kind of problems, then definitely give the Final Call a call at 773-602-1230. Let them know what kind of problems you're having, and they can recommend a lecture by the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan that can help you with that situation. That's right. And also, brothers and sisters, we want you to support us here. That's right, because you, as you may know, we in the process of building the Love My Kidneys Foundation. Anything that you do will actually help us in that journey. That's right. It will actually help us in that journey. Any support that you give, part of the proceeds will go to the Love My Kidney Foundation. That's right, a foundation that will help brothers and sisters dealing with kidney issues to get access to holistic healing remedies. That's right, not just only dialysis, but holistic healing remedies like Qigong, like Tai Chi, like acupuncture, like acupressure, and many other things, herbs. So anything that you do that can help us, we appreciate it. You can support our online store right here, sliding across your screen at www.etsy.com/shop/Nafeezah, Nafeezah, Ali, Ali. That's right. That's etsy.com/shop facebook.com/Nafeezahali. We appreciate you. We just wanted to give that shout out right there. And any support that you give, we appreciate it. But more than that, we appreciate your time. We appreciate you tuning in. We appreciate that if you find value in what we're doing, that you share this with those whom you know can benefit from it. So, with that, brothers and sisters, with that said, it is my honor, it is my pleasure once again to bring before you these divine hands, the queen of rap, Nafeezah Ali, my beloved wife, my friend. And here she is. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam. Dawood and assalamu alaikum. Peace and blessings to everybody out there. Praying you all are doing awesome. Look, I could have had it on him while he was talking, but y'all was just looking at me, looking at him talking. So we're doing something a little bit different today on today's show, and we're gonna work it out because I eventually want it to come all the way down.
Okay, that's as far down as it's gonna go. That's as far down as it
Want
goes.
to see my hands?
Yes, that's why it's right there on your hand. Man.
Right with this.
There you
Okay.
go.
All right. So prayerfully, you guys will be able to see on my direct feed.
They'll be able to see too.
Okay. Prayerfully, everybody will be able to see. Okay. If you can't see, then just kind of let me know and we'll make some adjustments. But welcome to Thinking Thursday. As
All
you
right.
all know, this is a beautiful day for us because we are blessed to be able to do 3 fireside chats throughout the day on Thinking Thursday. We start out at 8:30 a.m. with Mind Spark Creation, where we just talk about different subjects that is on the hearts and minds of the people. And we bring our thoughts, our opinions, um, our study, our research on different topics. We bring in different guests. So 8:30 a.m. Arizona time, Mountain Standard Time, if it's not daylight savings time. But anywho, I know. So that's on Thinking Thursday, and then at 10:30 we have Love My Kidneys, and that show is all about health and wellness, building the Love My Kidney Foundation, and things that you can do to use alternative modalities of healing. And then, of course, now we have our 3 o'clock, which is the Queen of Rap, Nafeezah Ali. And I'm here today to do something new and different, at least in front of the camera. I'm always trying something new and different. And if it works, it becomes a style. I might put my own little tweak on it, which 9 times out of 10 I will, because I can't do things exactly the way other people do it. Um, because I'm unique and so are you. So, this show, we're going to discuss, or we're going to look at a video, and I'm going to, in the process, do what the man in the video is doing. Okay. So, the stone that I chose to work with is malachite. Okay. Malachite, we have actually did a video or showed a video on our page about malachite and how to know if it is authentic or if it is fake, right? And so you guys can see that. You probably can't see it
They can
super.
see it. They can see it clearly.
Okay. Well, this one in particular, I know is authentic because I got it from the man who actually did the dig. Thank you, honey. I love him. He just helps me out. But him and his wife, they do the dig and they do the shaping and the polishing of these stones. So this is a beautiful piece of malachite, and this is from Ghana. Was that where the
Or
brother was from?
Nigeria, I think it
I'm
was.
sorry, but I know it is from Africa. Not quite sure which part, but this is very, very pretty piece. It's a heart. So for all you people who are lovers out there, you got a nice heart. This is the one we're going to start with, and prayerfully we'll have enough time to finish it. And if we do, then I have another piece here, and this is another piece of malachite. And if you guys can see it over there as well, this one is another authentic piece. The way that you tell is it's not banned because the way that it grows in circles, you know, for lack of a, I don't say that, but it grows in these circles, and so it does have some swirls and lines to it, but it also has circles. If it's black, like have a black line in it, 9 times out of 10, that is not real malachite. The best you will get, or the darkest you will get on here, is a really dark green. And this particular stone, I'm gonna let my husband give you the really good definition for the malachite. But malachite is a very powerful healing stone. It's a very powerful healing stone. It is up there with crystals or quartz crystals when it comes to healing the body. It's one of those stones. That's what it's used for. And it has been said that malachite can be toxic. However, I've heard conflicting research about the malachite, and the other research that I found was that malachite is not toxic. It's the way in which you use it. If you use it in its raw state and put it and try to use it as a tonic, or a what else do you call it? Elixir. If you try to use it as an elixir, then no, that is not good for the body. But just holding it, in its polished state, and handling it, there is no harm to the body. So if you can go ahead and read that.
All right, and malachite is an important protecting stone. Malachite absorbs negative energies and pollutants, picking them up from the atmosphere and from the body, guards against radiation, and clears electromagnetic pollution. Malachite clears and activates the chakras and attunes to spiritual guidance and opens the heart to unconditional love, encourages risk taking and change, breaks unwanted ties and outworn patterns, and teaches how to take responsibility for one's actions, thoughts, and feelings. Malachite releases inhibitions and develops empathy with us. It alleviates mental disturbances and combats dyslexia, enables you to absorb and process information, releases negative experiences and old traumas, stimulates dreams. Malachite balances mood swings and heals cramps. It facilitates labor, alleviates menstrual disorders such as PMT and period pains, as well as menopause. Boosts the immune and nervous system. Malachite lowers blood pressure, treats asthma, arthritis, epilepsy, fractures, swollen joints, growths, travel sickness, vertigo, tumors, the optic nerve, pancreas, spleen, and parathyroid. It pinpoints tumors, realigning and repairing the DNA and cellular structures and causes cancer. It can be used on all forms of cancer and enhances and stimulates the immune system. Malachite stimulates the liver to release toxins.
All right. So there we go. All right, guys. So we're gonna show a few minutes of the video. Um, the gentleman is actually working with 26 gauge. And if you all are learning wire wrap, or you want to, try this with me, and you have your tools, feel free to pull them out. I'm working with 22 gauge copper. The gentleman is using 26. So the type of copper, the gauge of copper that he is using is a little bit thinner than what I'm using. Okay. So we got to see how all of that works out. And one thing that I did not get was my piece of tape. So while he gets the video going, if you all can excuse me for a moment, I'm gonna go. It's okay because I know exactly where the. Oh, I can get the tape from right here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Family, we ain't going nowhere. Just gotta pull up this video. Just gotta pull up the video. Um, should have been more prepared, but forgive us.
Forgive us for we know not what we do. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
no, no, I ain't gonna say all that.
We're new at this.
All right.
We're new. All right. So I'm gonna get my tape together. I've already watched the video once, so I do have a general idea of what I'm working with, and it's gonna pull that up. And you can go full screen on it.
Full screen.
Yeah, go full screen on it. And I hope you all can see my hands and where I'm working.
You're not gonna
And
be able to see your hands
no,
like
I
that.
got it. I
No,
got it.
they
I just
need to
want to make
see too.
sure um, angling this light. I sound crazy, don't it?
Okay, just I
I
got that.
know.
Just
I'm
leave it.
trying. I want to make sure that everybody.
Everybody can see.
Okay, so pan down a little.
I can. I don't. I didn't know we was playing no video.
I shocked him.
We're not gonna do the video.
Well, I need to see.
You need to see it.
I need to see.
Okay. All right. So that should give everybody a clearer view of it, and I'm gonna try to get it where you all can see her hands as well. Okay. That should do it right
All
there.
right. So I don't know if he gave measurements or not. I'm just gonna kind of gauge it with my eyes, and I'm gonna create my little veil. Right. I think I'm supposed to do go around twice for the veil. All right. And then he took it and twisted it. I'll take my glasses off. All right.
Now this is an amazing feature because again, this is the first time that she really watched the video, and she's gonna actually go through after watching it one time, and then she's gonna go ahead and recreate what she saw after just one time. This is gonna she's gonna recreate what she saw after one time. So that is a truly magnificent feat.
Let's see
So
how it
let's
works.
see how it goes. All right. So we're gonna just I'll be talking to you throughout this process. I'll be talking to you um, as well, but I just wanted to let you all know that see this is the difference between basically somebody that's buying store-bought stuff and representing it to you and somebody that actually is creating what it is that you see. So we call her the queen of rap for a reason, and that's the queen of rap jewelry. So she's gonna wrap this right here on the spot so that you can actually begin to see the intricate work that it takes to do things like this, and that you can actually appreciate what it is that she does. Not that you don't appreciate it, but I mean the time, the skill that it takes to actually do something like this. Jewelry is very exacting. I mean, you can make a few mistakes here and there, but you can't make too many mistakes, or it's just not going to turn out right. So this is a brand new style that she's attempting after watching a video one time. She's watching the video one time, which the video is actually playing right now, and she's actually going to go through and go through that process to go ahead and create that beautiful pendant that you're seeing right there. You know, so it's one thing to, practice 1,000 times, but it's another thing to attempt it after just one time. And then she's actually going to jump right on in So that shows a definite level of courage, a lack of fear. And with jewelry design, you definitely need that. With jewelry design, you definitely need that because that's what it's all about. It's about you experimenting. It's about you trying to bring out of your mind what you see. It's about you taking what is created and giving that creation another purpose and another function. And that is absolutely fantastic to be able to do that. Whether you taking a song out of your head, whether you taking a beat out of your head, whatever it may be, the power of creativity is very, very real. The power of creativity is very, very real.
You
You
want to
know,
pass over there? Because
it's
I'm still
fine.
on the tape.
That's all right. Just roll. They
All
just
right.
seeing an example of it. And once you all should see it before she gets done with it because it's letting you know that this ain't gonna take 11 minutes like this video is. Sometimes it take a little longer to do it, but at the end of the day, as long as you get it done, then it's okay. So we definitely honor her for what she's doing. And my wife was able to actually,
Okay, wait.
when she learned the Egyptian wire wrap or Kemetic wire wrap, she actually was able to do it after only one time. She was actually able to do it after one time with her other teacher, Daryl. May Allah be pleased with him. She was able to learn how to do a very elegant pendant. Um, learning that from him just one time, a couple hours, and she was able to just do it right on the spot. And this is what we want to show you all. You may say, well, why would you do something like this? Because our and the queen of rap is not just talking about stones and crystals. That's one aspect of it. But she's the queen of rap because she wraps jewelry right on the spot. She wraps jewelry right on the spot. She's doing this out of the creativity of her mind. But of course, that shows you that she can do custom pieces for you. It shows you that she can see what it is that you may be seeing in your mind if you talk with her, and then she can bring something out of her mind for you, brothers and sisters. So it's nothing like being able to have your own holistic healing jewelry designer. Just like I've said, of course, we've already cleaned those stones and everything, and we've already purified those stones. We don't forget that process. So the majority of you all who have been with us a couple of times and for the last couple of weeks, you know that we normally have our candles up here and we
Oh, I didn't bring
have
my
our
candle.
flowers up here, but I just wanted to remind you of the spiritual process and intention that she goes through. So she's not just coming out here putting jewelry together. She's already made her intentions. She's already made her prayers. She's already done all of that. And so now she's just going to come right here. She's going to come right here and wrap this piece live on the spot.
And I'm
And
a little nervous here because
just keep working, honey.
no, but
Just
okay.
keep working. One of the things about it is, and I know I may have said this before, but I got to mention it for her and for you. I'm a Karate Kid fan, and there's a part on the Karate Kid Part 1 where he has the bonsai tree, and he's asking them, well, what is that? He says a bonsai tree. And then he says, wow, how do you do that? He says, come on over here and try it. And he says, okay. He said, no, I don't want to do it because I don't want to mess it up. He said, don't worry. He said, go ahead, close your eyes, He said, can you see what you want that tree to look like in your mind? He said, yeah. He said, now open your eyes. He said, do you still see the picture? He says, yes. He said, make it like the picture. Then he says, well, how do you know if your picture is the right one? He said, well, if it come from inside of you, it is always the right one. So even if it don't come out exactly like what you see, and it comes out a little bit different, that is the creativity of her mind coming out, and that is the way that it manifested for her. So that's all that I'm comforting her, but I'm letting you know that sometimes when you start something and it's supposed to be a particular way and it end up just a little bit different, that's okay, because that's how it go.
Okay, it's looking kind of like.
All right.
Okay, you see that? It's
All right.
developing. You see that?
Okay, so I'm gonna turn this off now. Okay, that was the end of the video. All
Okay,
right.
so if you can see that, it is developing into that. Let's see.
All
Okay,
right. All right.
so
So you saw the video. You were able, for those who were with us for those last couple of minutes, you were able to actually see the video. And now she's actually uh, creating it as we speak, you know, and she's going through that process. That is how you become a master. That's how you become a master. You become a master by trial and error.
this is
You
true.
become a master by jumping in, doing things that you may not have thought of before, and then you actually attempt that journey, you know.
How will
You
you
actually
know?
attempt it, and you won't even know how good or how bad it's gonna be
Or
if
where you
you
need
don't
to correct?
try.
Right.
You know, you just won't know. So for those of us who think, you know, that everything just has to be perfect, no, it doesn't have to be just perfect, you know. It you have to allow for growth and development in everything that you do. You're not gonna always just hit it on the head
That
the
first
first
time.
time, you
Right.
know, and it may be almost exact, but not quite.
Well, you learn, and that's what I love about working with copper in particular is that because it's not an extremely expensive wire. If you make a mistake and you want to start over or it didn't come out quite the way that you intended, for it to come out, it's okay. Because you can go and purchase some more or use some more and try it again. I
Yeah.
have started many projects with the copper that didn't turn out the way that I had in my mind, but it's okay because my teacher Aries actually showed me and taught me that if you make it, it's right. If it doesn't, if it's not working the way you want it to, sometimes you can tweak it to become exactly what it is that you want. And sometimes the piece is not for you, it's for somebody else, and it's made exactly the way that person needs for it to be made.
Now I gotta do a little witness bearing on this. Now we used to vend in Roswell, Georgia. We used to vend in Roswell, Georgia at something called the Big Psychic Fair. And it was a once a month event. And we would come up and we would set everything up, and then my wife would go to work and she would create pieces and we would put it on top of a crystal. And almost every time that we did that, somebody, now mind you, it was upstairs. Mind you, it was upstairs.
Mhm.
Um, it was actually upstairs. Let's see. Oh, this thing not charging.
On my phone.
Mhm.
All right.
It
Hopefully
was
you
upstairs,
guys can see this. I'm almost done.
and the people had to come from downstairs to upstairs. And we've had people just walk up and pick
Mhm.
up that exact piece the way that she did it. I mean, walked up, grabbed it, put it on, asked how much, paid the money, and walked away.
That's true.
We had one lady, I had a dog named Buddy,
Buddy, I remember Buddy.
and my wife made a collar for him, a collar with chakra stones on. Made a collar for Buddy, and it was actually my wife's first time, and so she made it, and it was a little bit too short.
No,
And
no.
what was it?
He actually lost it.
Oh, he
He
lost.
lost it. He wore it for like a day or two,
Uh-huh.
and then he lost it. And what I had learned from that though is that I should have used a heavier gauge
Uh-huh.
copper for dogs because they rough. And and that's what happened to Buddy's first piece.
Okay. Okay. All right. Well, she know better than I do because she the one that makes the piece. So
I remember Buddy. Is it not charging over there?
no, it's not.
Okay. Well,
Hold
guys,
on, brother. So just give me one moment.
okay. I am almost done with it. And so, considering that this is my very first time working with anything quite like this, I have never done this before. It did not turn out exactly the way that I wanted to. So, what I'm going to do, okay. So, if you all can see it, I still got to finish that other little poopy thing. And I'm going to show you that even though it's not exactly what I was going for with the gentleman, okay, I'll let you all see that. Okay,
Show it here.
I am. I'm going to show it there too so that everybody can see what we're working with. You see that?
Now,
Okay.
for those of you who watched the video earlier, I mean, it looks almost exact to me. So I mean, and a lot of times, uh, jewelry artists, any artist can be a little persnickety about what it is that they're doing, and because they are uh, a little persnickety, you know, want to be very precise with what they do,
And that is true because I
and
want it to be beautiful. I
it
want it to
doesn't
be
take away from the beauty.
no, well, okay, so it's not as neat, and that's okay. I'm all right with what I just finished, because it was my first time wrapping it, and I only watched the video once, and then I was kind of looking at it while I was putting this together. With anything, you need to study it. You need to really. I probably need to watch the video about 4 more times to really see how, when he comes around, how he hoops it to give that nice clean hoop down the middle, right?
Mhm.
To get the nice clean hoop, straight down the middle. Okay, you need to go closer.
Yeah, you just gotta see. That's what you're talking about in the middle.
Right. So this particular piece, fam, I will not tell it to you because it has not reached my expectations.
No, why
Let
won't
me
you tell it?
because it's not
No, no, no. We said that when it was done, that it would be available to whoever wants that piece. So we're going to keep our word
Okay.
and we're going to make it available to whoever wants that piece. Now, if you've been with us for a minute, you watched her wrap that on the spot right here on this video. First time after watching the video only one time, and it turned out absolutely gorgeous.
Well, I'm getting ready to tweak it um, while you all are still here, and because I got to do a nice little finish on the back.
No, Alicia, it is malachite. It is
Hey,
malachite.
Alicia.
It is not emerald. It is malachite, but it does have a lot of the same properties as the emerald does. It does have a lot of those same properties. Um, Let me just pull it. Oh, my wife had it over there. So let me pull it back up about malachite again.
All right, so I'm doing because it wasn't as tight as I wanted it. So I'm actually gonna make some swirls up in here to make it all
There
swirly
we
and
go.
pretty and tight so that you don't have to worry about your stone ever falling out on you, which is one of the things that I really focus on when I'm creating is that not only is it beautiful, but it's sturdy and it is something that is going to last you a very, very long time. All, if you don't know, all of my pieces are guaranteed for 1 year.
1 year.
So, if you have any problems with those pieces, then you definitely just let me know and I will fix it, replace it, or redo it for you.
Yeah, and yeah, malachite is green. Alicia, malachite is
Yeah, it's a
green.
beautiful dark
It's a
green.
beautiful dark green stone. You get malachite, you got bloodstone, of course, you got emerald as well. But malachite, I'm gonna read you the properties of it. Malachite is an important protection stone. Malachite absorbs negative energies and pollutants, picking them up from the atmosphere and from the body. Guards against radiation and clears electromagnetic pollution. Malachite clears and activates the chakras and attunes to spiritual guidance, and opens the heart to unconditional love, encourages risk taking and change, breaks unwanted ties and outworn patterns, and teaches how to take responsibility for one's actions, thoughts, and feelings. Malachite releases inhibitions and develops empathy with others. It alleviates mental disturbances and combats dyslexia, enables you to absorb and process information, releases negative experiences and old traumas, stimulates dreams. Malachite balances mood swings and helps and heals cramps. It facilitates labor, alleviates menstrual disorders such as PMT and period pains, as well as menopause. Boosts the immune and nervous system. Malachite lowers blood pressure, treats asthma, arthritis, epilepsy, fractures, swollen joints, growths, travel sickness, vertigo, tumors, the optic nerve, the pancreas, the spleen, and the parathyroid. It pinpoints tumors, realigns and repairs the DNA and cellular structure that causes cancers.
Wow.
It can be used on all forms of cancers and enhances and stimulates the immune system. Malachite stimulates the liver to release toxins.
It actually turned out very pretty and it's nice and sturdy in here. You can shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, and it is not coming out of there.
Now that is a pendant, so
There you
you
go.
can
Show
actually
that.
wear that. It's gonna come with a beautiful copper chain with it as well. I'm gonna let me just
Here,
grab it
I had it like
so
here.
you can
Yeah.
hold
Put
that.
it on
Yeah,
here,
there we go.
and then you can show it like that.
Okay, so you all
I
can
think that's the
see.
back of it.
I'm bringing it in. I gotta come on.
We got to go opposite.
Right there. That's one side. Now I'm gonna turn it. Wait, let me put this down for me. Turn it so you all can also see the the other side. Now, this is a this is best work for me. So you see the one side there
Did you all
wrapped
like that?
lovingly in copper, and then on the other side as well. And this part right here will actually be where the chain will go. So it can just lay on you very beautiful. It can just lay on you very beautiful. She made a pendant. She made a pendant, a malachite pendant. She was using the Viking weaving technique. So this is for this was a new style for her,
Yes.
and she did it after watching the video one time. She did it after watching the video one time. Matter of fact, she watched it a few minutes ago. We came in here, and then she went to work and made it.
I really wanted to do something different today, and I usually plan our shows a week in advance. So, and then finalize everything on Monday. And I had some things planned for today, but I just felt like I needed to do something new, something different. I've been feeling that creative spirit again within myself. So when I get like that, sometimes Allah will give me a thought of a piece, and then I'll just go and I'll just create it. And then other times I'll look on YouTube University. And if you don't know about YouTube University, ah, sorry y'all, YouTube University, then hey, Drop, what's up, man? How are you? Um, okay, y'all. I don't know if y'all know, but Sister Nafeezah be challenged sometimes with the technology. But I got it. I got it. I got it. We all
Alone.
good.
You leave
Well,
me
I wanted to
alone.
know because I was had them looking at my hands, and now I want you all to see my face. Okay. But sometimes I go to YouTube University. Anything you want to learn and know, most likely it's on YouTube. Okay. And I look at different. Um, I look at different artists and what they do, and then I kind of tweak it for me. But I really want to learn the technique that he did because it just looked neat and it looked very pretty. And I am like really, really close. I think I could have gone a little bit. Oh, I think y'all can see that good. A little bit more into the hoops and come right out. So once I gather that technique, I'm gonna come in real, real close.
Mhm.
All right. So once I master that technique, then I'll feel like I got his technique. But what I have right here is still so cute, uh, in my humble opinion. It's still really cute. I like all of the ziggly lines, all those little twists and turns there, because it gives it a lot of character. And it's a very simple and pretty piece, and it has such great um, properties, right? Medicinal properties in it, and it has so many great benefits to it. And the copper, of course, that's running through it as it touches your skin, right? The copper is a conductor of energy and electricity,
Right.
and it actually allows the energy and electricity from the stone because it comes from the earth, and Earth has its own energy and its own electricity. And of course, these stones have been gathering it for years. It takes years for something like malachite to grow and develop, over a period of time. And so now you have that in a little piece that you can actually wear, as a pendant on you. For some people, I would not do this one as a keychain. I can make a keychain for you. I have another thicker piece, bigger piece of malachite, if you like, can be made into a keychain for you. And then I would be able to use a heavier copper that can handle, you constantly putting it in your pocket, taking it out, and starting your car up and it jingling and jangling and hitting stuff.
Mm.
So this, something a little bit thicker. This is more delicate as far as you put it on your neck, you wear it, you're fine. But with keys, keys get thrown across the room. Hey, you got that? So you definitely need some copper that's a little bit more sturdy. But I like the piece, and I'm actually happy with it. Um, if you guys are happy with it, let me know. Let me know
So
what you think.
yeah, y'all can drop your opinions about that piece in the chat. And it is officially now available for your purchase. No, we're not here to just sell you anything because right now you're going to get a discount because you've been here with us, watching us actually go through the process of making it after watching the video just one time. You're actually gonna, so this is absolutely a one of a kind and a first time piece
Yes. And you
for
have a
the Queen
story
of
behind
Rap.
it now.
And now you definitely have a story. If you've been here with us, you watched her rap it live on spot right here. So if you got birthdays coming up, you want a special gift for somebody, you just want to pamper yourself, you deserve to pamper yourself
Yes, you
with
do.
something like this, something that is custom designed right on the spot. Yes, it is copper. Some people say, oh, I'm allergic to copper, and some people are. But mostly what happens is when you get the little green spots on your arm or your neck or whatever, it's not because you're allergic. It's actually removing the toxins out of your body. And all you need to do is take it and dip it down in some white vinegar, and the
Mhm.
white vinegar will clean it up. And then you can also use like a copper Brillo pad to go across it and shine it back up as
Right.
well. So it's a couple of ways you can do that. Some people use ketchup. We used to do that, but we found that it was more trouble than it was worth. It did clean it up, but at the same time, it left ketchup on it. So we don't really use that anymore.
Yeah, especially when you're dealing with swirls, on your copper. The ketchup tends to get in it, and if you don't clean it really good, then you got to deal with the residue of the ketchup. So the vinegar works perfectly, and even like with your sterling silver, over time the sterling silver oxidizes,
Right.
right? Which is the same thing that copper does. It oxidizes. Now you can leave it, and you see I have on this Egyptian wire wrap. This one, this is old, y'all. I've had this for years.
That was actually the first one that she did. And when we talked to you earlier about um, the Egyptian wire wrap and her learning it and doing it in one time. This is actually that first piece. So she actually did keep it and she does wear it, and
Yes.
that is years old.
And you can see, even though it doesn't have the let's say the clarity of this particular copper, it's the what they call antique.
Right.
Okay, it's antique, and it looks really good against our skin, regardless of the shade of your skin. It looks really nice um, on you, either which way. But if you wanted to get it back to this nice bright copper color, then the vinegar, just plain white vinegar, and then get a polishing cloth, or the copper
Mm-hmm.
scrubby is okay.
Mm-hmm.
um, but it might get caught in there because those wires are going
Okay.
all over the place.
Okay.
Um, but if that's all you got, then you can use it. You just have to be careful with it. But just a nice polishing cloth. And I will have those available very soon for your pleasures as you purchase your beautiful one of a kind pieces by Nafeezah. We'll make sure that you get a polishing cloth to go with that, and to be available for you if you want to purchase it. So that is my first piece. I am going to watch the video again, and this piece is going to be with a heavier gauge copper. Probably go with a nice little 18. And if you know anything about dealing with wire, the heavier the gauge is, um,
The smaller the number. Right?
well, the smaller the number, that is true, but it takes a different kind of energy when you're working with the heavier gauge copper because you kind of have to tunnel your energy um, into making the piece, into wire wrapping that piece because it is a heavier gauge.
Okay. Okay.
So you just have to direct your energy a little bit different than when you're working with a thinner gauge. And part of the difference between the gentleman in the video, and mine is he did use that 26 gauge copper, which was really, really thin.
Okay.
And that may have been, part of the difference. But I know the hoop, the way he did the hoop, I got it now. I got it now. I'm gonna watch it one more time. One more time, and then I'm positive that I will have it. But I do like this piece. So if you guys want to purchase it, please send me a direct message, a personal message. Um, if you know me, you can text me. You can email me at mindsparkcreations.
I'm gonna go and
You
actually
understand?
get the stone now. I mean, not the stone, but the chain, so you all can see what kind of chain.
Now we can do a couple of different chains. If you want to get the beaded one
Okay.
and the long one that's on the necklace rack.
Okay. All right. I'll
Um,
be right back, family.
okay. Don't mind him stepping over the couch, please. Please, please ignore that. Our studio is still, it's in our living room, y'all. What can I tell you? This is where we live, so we got to make it work. Um, so you can have cotton, right? I do have cotton. I have leather. If you go with the leather one is adjustable so that you can make it like, up here, or you can wear it a little bit longer, depending on what you desire. And then we have the ball copper. If you're familiar with it, he's going to bring it. But the ball copper is like what they hang the dog chains on, or military um, necklaces or tags on. Okay, and so we have that in copper.
Well, here go to just show them an example of the beaded.
Okay, so yeah, this is the thank you, the beads or the balls. Okay, that's what they hang the tags on, right? And this one is a nice length, so it kind of, I think this is what you would call a 36 inch, because it comes all the way down. And actually, once you get it, you can cut this and make it shorter if you like, or just let me know and I'll make it shorter for you if you want a 24 inch or a 18 inch. I can cut it for you before you get it. But if you're not sure, um, just go ahead when you, because it has this little lock on it. No matter where you go from, you see it.
Yeah.
So if I was to cut this all the way down here, I would still have the ball that would fit inside.
Yeah.
Okay, it's kind of small, guys, but
They can see.
you're probably familiar with it anyway.
Right,
At
like
some
the
point,
yeah, just like
the
the
military,
dog tag
right,
military, but that's all copper. Right here, this is
right.
all copper, so
And then I have
that's
this
one style.
other chain, and so this one is just a, oh, it's, there we go. See that? Okay. You guys over here, you see, and this one is about a 24 inch. So this one will come to the heart chakra. Okay, it'll come right to the heart. And so those are two of the all copper chains that I have. But like I said, I also have the leather and I
You see
have the
that?
cotton.
And this one is more uh, like a I don't know exactly how to explain it, but it's like if you had a gold chain, that type of chain material on there.
It's
So
not a hoop. It's not a link.
it's not a link. It's
Um,
it's straight. It's one necklace and the clips on the got a actual clasp on the back of it.
Right. Right.
So you can.
Now I tell you on the cotton, because the cotton string, we can put some copper on the end of it and make a hook for you. I actually like that one too because that one allows the copper to be at the back of the neck. And when you have that copper, if you're having any back problems, like I was having like some real bad back problems, I did like so many different things to get rid of it, but I did it naturally, guys. I did it naturally. No matter what the pain was, I dealt with it and I dealt with it naturally. And I feel so much better. I do. I feel thank you. Thank you for your prayers. If you all were out there praying for me, because prayer does work. But having the copper on the back of the neck also helps with the spine.
Yeah.
Okay, and relieving pain.
So just for everybody that tuned in, my wife watched the video one time, and this was the piece that they were designing, and she actually did it one time wrap on spot, live on video. Sorry, live on video. This is a malachite stone for those that may be wondering. And she lovingly wrapped it in copper, of course, with she is the queen of wrap, RWRAP
There
now.
you go.
There you
So,
go.
all right, fam. I love the piece. I think it is really beautiful. After I tweaked it and made sure that it was nice and secure for you. It wasn't exactly what the gentleman in the video did, but he's he and I is me. No, that's really wrong language. I'm so sorry.
Well,
He did
anyway,
his thing and I did my thing. How about that?
anyway, brothers and sisters, if you're interested in that piece, and we wrapped it, like she said, she wrapped it right on the spot. This piece will go for 45. This piece will go for 35 or 45.
We'll do 35 because it didn't come out
That's right.
exactly the way that I
35.
wanted.
We're
But
gonna.
malachite is it's not super rare, but it is not the easiest stone to come across.
That's
Like
right.
you might find quartz crystals, and so therefore it is a little bit more. Um, it's a little bit more of an investment, for you. And that's I'm not using that language of expensive anymore because, when you are worth it, you are worth it. You deserve to have the best. You can go and get that $5 jewelry if you want to, but that $5 jewelry doesn't benefit your body.
That's right.
So when you purchase something from the Queen of Rap, when you purchase something, not only is it benefiting your body, but 10% of everything that you purchase goes toward Love My Kidney Foundation, which right now we're in the process of creating the 501c3 so that we can become a legitimate um, foundation, right? And so, of course, it takes money in order to do that because we want to do it right. We don't want any kind of legal issues coming behind us. And, so we got to do everything right. And it costs money to do that. So we're not just going to do a GoFundMe. We want to take the proceeds from what it is that God has allowed us to create and take 10% of that, of the proceeds and put that toward Love My Kidney Foundation. So not only are you benefiting your body, which you deserve it, you're also helping to build Love My Kidney Foundation. And
Right.
that's going to benefit people who are dealing with not just kidney issues, but health issues and helping them to be able to afford alternative modalities of healing.
All right. Well, you heard it here, and once again, um, all right. We got a sale for it.
Oh, praise
We got a
God.
sale
Who's
for it.
my beautiful person?
And that is Sister Alicia,
Oh,
and
Alicia,
she
thank
wants
you.
it with the comfort that will lay on the back. So
Okay, I got you.
she got wanted
I
with the
got
comfort
you.
that's gonna lay on the back.
All right.
Thank you
Absolutely.
so much. Again, we do got another piece that she is gonna wrap. So if you missed out this time, this is what that piece looks like. A little bit different. It's not the heart, but it will still be absolutely gorgeous. And you can definitely give us a DM us or a PM us or inbox us. Let us know, hey, I want one design for me as well. So with that, family, again, we have reached our hour.
Yes.
And that's what we
That
try
was
to keep.
fun.
We try to keep it to about an hour.
Did you all enjoy that? I
We
really
try to
pray
keep it to about an
that you
hour.
did. I had fun. I'm
Mm.
sorry. I had fun making that, and I'm so happy and grateful that it will find a home and a beautiful home, with a beautiful sister. And I am truly grateful. Thank you, and I look forward to making some more pieces.
All right, family. So once again, we thank you so much for your time. We thank you so much for tuning in with us. Now, the Queen of Rap is about inspiration and creativity. And if you know somebody that has creativity and they need to be inspired to use it, see, you can share videos like this with them and let them know that regardless to what the Queen of Rap, no matter what's going on with her health challenges or the pain she's going through, she's not making any excuses. She, even if it take her a little while or whatever, she is doing and being creative. And I'm so proud of this woman right here. Give me some.
Sorry, y'all. That was a little extra.
No, it's all love. It's all even Yogi want to come and get a little love. That's our dog, yo.
This is the only show she can come on is the Queen of Rap, and with that because Yogi loves attention, and that's my doggy. Grew up with dogs, and you know we even have a TikTok. She's TikTok famous, not me.
All right, family. Once again, we thank you for your time.
Thank you
we
all.
we thank you for your support. And if we said anything of value to you, definitely share. If you haven't followed us on this page, if you would like to, please do. Let other people know about this page, and also let them know if they need somebody to customize some jewelry for them. That these beautiful hands are ready.
Look, I did not put lotion on this time.
They are ready.
Because I needed to be able to get to that wire and not let it slip on me,
right,
like last week.
Those beautiful hands are ready to do just that. So,
well, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Go ahead.
All right, family. May Allah bless you all. We appreciate you tuning in. We appreciate your patience. And we thank you. And God bless each and every one of you. Remember, He loves you most of all. But we love you too.
Love you guys.
And there's nothing you can do about it. And remember to continue to let the spark in your mind create a new reality. Y'all have a wonderful,
Peace,
wonderful day, fam.
Love you all.
All right, peace.